If you ever wonder what would happen if you put a bunch of West Indians in one space, child, check out Caribana weekend in Toronto. It is a Caribbean circus. Anyway, if you're new here, welcome. My name is LashanyaB. I make cute mini vlogs on TikTok, and here's what I'll tell you all about them. First things first, don't be like me. When you're flying into Toronto, make sure you're flying into the right damn airport. My ass was at YYZ and not YTZ. Ask me if I was upset. After my 40-minute drive into the city, I was starving, so I headed over to BBQ Chicken. My friend got some hot and spicy wings, so I was like, oh, let me try those too. This is why you shouldn't be a fucking monkey, because my mouth was on fire. It was scrumptious, but I couldn't finish it, so I was tight again. Then we went back to our sketchy ass hotel room. I'm not even gonna get into it too much. Just know the room did not match the pictures.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
So to suppress the feeling of what feels like a series of unfortunate events, we decided to take it to the chin, take a shot, and head back out. Since we were already late for the first party, we headed over to Boutique Bar, which was the best decision ever. The bartender definitely turned our frown upside down, gave us a free drink, even named it after us, and free shots. I left toasted.
Drink 6.
I'm at the bar.
Tender. Ooh, we looking at me. Then we ended up at a cannabis store, and for foreshadowing reasons, that was a terrible decision because I was sick for the rest of the trip after one hit. And for the day one A1s, y'all know why we're here. We're at McDonald's because we need to see what they have on the menu. What are they feeding the Canadians? I did peep that they had some poutine, but I was like, maybe not from here. So I just got a snack wrap reel because, you know, we don't have snack wraps anymore in America. Afterwards, we got ready. I am blaming the bartender for the way my makeup looks. Y'all, this was my drunk makeup. I was going through it. But anyway, we headed over to Toy Box, and honestly, it was a cute little vibe for a little bit, but we ended up turning in the night early. The next day, we got ready and headed over to Warehouse. Warehouse is always on my itinerary when I go to Toronto. The food is cheap, the drinks are cheap, the service is good, and it's always a good time. Before we were heading out, these guys wanted to buy us shots, so we're like, okay, let's go, because who's saying no to shots? Not I. Afterwards, we headed back to the hotel to get ready for daylit. I was super excited to go to daylit because last time I went, it was lit. We had an amazing time. If you're going to add a party to your itinerary, make sure it is daylit. And if you care about seeing celebrities, sometimes they have some celebrities there. This year we had Tory Lanez. Quick change for the next party. I wore this cute dress from Express, and this was also when I realized I was in a lot of pain. Look how I was dancing. The inability to wind your waist is literally illegal at Caribana, especially after the damn pandemic. But you know, chin up, chest out, we moved. This venue was actually pretty nice. It had 2 sides to it, but honestly, if I knew I was going to be here for 2 more nights, I definitely wouldn't have bought those tickets. But overall, it was pretty fun. People were doing their Gunna challenges. The Jamaicans were Jamaicaning. Then we headed back home to do it all over again the next day. I don't know which hating hoe has a voodoo doll stuck in my back while I was on vacation, but I pray that God strikes you down. You shall not see light. I rebuke you in Jesus' name. But anywho, if you're new here, welcome. My name is LashanyaB. I make cute mini vlogs on TikTok, and here's what I'll tell you all about them. This is my second and final vlog for Caribana 2022, but trust me, Toronto will see me again. I woke up and I saw some interesting wildlife. You ever seen a pigeon that looked like that? And a black squirrel? Come on. I was also I had to record him, and he was like, paparazzi, no. Because my back was busting up like Bella's in Breaking Dawn. I had to head over to Jasmine's spa. My good sis put in the work. She was flipping, bending, cracking, everything I didn't even know I had. Mom experience or something super last minute, so if you want to be spontaneous and get massages, definitely recommend Jasmine Spa in Toronto. Afterwards, we went over to Rasta Pasta because I was starving, and it was so cute because they mixed Jamaican and Italian. How clever was that? I got oxtail and cabbage because, you know, the vibes, some sorrow. Because I was in pain, I just opted to watch the carnival on the TV, and look at this lady. She's definitely double my age, pushing that big ass shit around. Meanwhile, I'm having back pain. I highly recommend walking around Kensington. There are so many different cultural meals that you could get, and also Toronto is really big on thrift stores. You'll see more thrift stores than regular stores, even though I feel like it's a little bit pricey, but I love that they're all about the environment. We got ready to go to the club. We went 2 nights in a row, but I paid for it, so I'm gonna be in there, okay? Next day, I was up and ready for Blocko, which is Caribana's finale. Your girl made it to the end. I was fighting for my damn life. Caribana is over. Fabulous came out. He was singing Into You live. I didn't even know that shit was on my bucket list, but I screamed. Jadakiss was also there. Somebody was like, who is that? And I was like, damn. I needed to kill some time before my whack-ass Air Canada flight. That's a different story for a different day, but I couldn't leave Toronto without checking out the OVO store. I did not buy anything because Drake must think I make his type of money, but it was very cute inside and definitely worth checking out.